Hello and welcome to this video lecture for the University of Connecticut's online course, Classics and Ancient Mediterranean Studies 1103, Classical Mythology. I'm Roger Travis, Associate Professor of Classics at the University of Connecticut, and whether you're enrolled in this course or not, I hope you enjoy the lecture and learn something about new ways of looking at classics and at myth. Thanks for watching.
So now I'm going to go on and relate this special relationship between Odysseus and Penelope, their like-mindedness, to what I think is a wonderful modern example, the film Grosse, Pointe, directed by George Armitage and starring John Cusack and Minnie Driver. To set this clip up, you need to know that the main character, Martin Blank, played by John Cusack, left home on prom night 10 years before the movie takes place, without telling his girlfriend Minnie Driver, whose character's name is Debbie, and joined the army, and that later he became an assassin. And in fact, he has returned to his hometown, Grosse Pointe, Michigan, which is a pretty Tony suburb. First of all, to fulfill an assassination assignment, but second of all, to attend his 10-year high school reunion. And what we're going to see here is the very special Homophrosune between Marty and Debbie. And I think there are a couple of parallels between the way this film works and the way the Odyssey works that give us some insight into how Odysseus and Penelope's special Homophrosune comes about.
This convenience store has been built where Marty's house used to stand. So like Odysseus, he is returning home to a home that has been radically changed. Compare the clerk here to the suitors and the rest of the regular people on Ithaca who don't understand.
It's not me. You alright? No, I'm not alright. It is. I'm hurt, I'm pissed, gotta find a new job.
Who don't understand the violent drama that's unfolding around them.
WGPM-FM?
Deborah, it's Martin.
Hi, Martin.
Listen, that thing didn't go as I planned.
Seeing you, it didn't really go as I planned.
Oh, it's just as I planned.
Well, I'm wondering how you are,
I
and
would like to catch up with you if it's possible. I don't know if it's possible.
Well, okay, let's catch up.
Well, I thought maybe we could go someplace and talk, and
Where will I talk all day?
well, then just listen. Maybe
maybe we go to the Hippo Club, say, in
30 minutes?
Yeah, okay.
By the way, is this live, or, are we being broadcast again?
Not right now, but I tend to record everything. You never know.
Right. That's a good point. I'll see you there.
Okay.
And I'd like to explain some things to you and have a good...
So notice two things. First of all, the contrast between
You seem very nervous.
No, I'm not. It's just...
the peaceful world
Why are
of
you looking over your shoulder?
Debbie
No, I just
and the
don't.
violent world of Martin.
It's a habit. But let's not talk about that. What if I want to talk to you?
Okay.
Put the spotlight on you.
Sure.
You got married. That's hard to imagine. It's just it's unbelievable.
No, it's pretty normal, Martin. It happens all the time.
And second of all, Debbie's wit.
The weekend.
Can I ask you a question? I mean, it's too personal. You don't have to answer it, but what happened?
I think I married him to get away. Didn't like where he ended up.
What was the guy like?
But
It doesn't matter. Forget about that question. But I've same thing happened to me. You know, when I joined the army, it's some marriage of sorts.
Oh, on prom night. It's psychotic. How could you possibly join the army?
It's something I felt like I had to do. It's hard to explain. I mean, I know it doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't make any sense. Do you know how much time I spent on this masochistic cycle just trying to figure out what I'd done to drive you away?
Nothing.
Yeah, well, you tell me that now. A little late. Then I thought you'd been murdered or brainwashed, or at least I hoped that's what had happened.
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
So, come on, spell. What'd you be doing the last 10 years? Well, you must have worthwhile experiences you want to tell me about.
Bad experience.
You met people.
Bad people.
You're pathetic. You know what you need?
What?
Shakabuku.
You want to tell me what that means?
It's a swift spiritual kick to the head that alters your reality forever.
Oh, that'd be good. I think. So listen, I was thinking I could pick you up for the reunion around 7 o'clock. You go.
Wait a minute, let me get this straight. You are asking me to go as your date to the reunion?
Yes.
Unbelievable.
Well, what the hell?
I'm not even planning on going.
Really?
Really. I was just going to be mean about him on the radio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Besides, Marty, it's going to be depressing.
Maybe. But listen, if you want to go, I can't think of any reason why we wouldn't go together.
I can.
I think you can open up, forgive a little, and I think it'd be good for you, and I'll be on time.
Showing up would be a big step. Oh, think about it.
Really?
Oh my God! It's Marvin and Debbie. It's me, Amy.
Amy!
Yes, you're still together. Oh, God, you were the coolest couple.
Whoa,
There we are. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, you want my drink?
No, God.
Oh, Debbie, I love your show. It's so timeless.
Yeah, it does run a little long sometimes.
Marvin, are you here for the reunion?
Sure.
Where have you been these last 10 years?
Yeah, Mark, where you been?
You look great.
Thanks, I work at Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You do not.
I do. I sell biscuits and gravy all over the Southland.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You're so funny. He's a funny guy. Tim, my husband.
No, listen, why don't I get you to another drink and you guys can just catch up?
Oh, could I have a Stoli with 3 ounce onion?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll have what she's had.
So what I want to suggest is happening with the Homophrosune both in Grosse Pointe Blank and in the Odyssey is that it comes about with two circumstances in place. One is the outside world of violence that one of the characters is involved in. And the other is the sharp wit of both characters. Now, in Odysseus and Penelope, we have exactly the same dynamic as we have in Marty and Debbie in Grosse Pointe Blank. Marty is involved in a kind of violent world that Debbie actually doesn't know anything about. Odysseus is involved in the violent world that Penelope doesn't really know is going on. The fact that both partners are so intelligent, though, makes it possible to have a kind of space for like-mindedness that creates a dynamic that I think everybody can recognize as really wonderful and really embodying of a cultural truth value. That this kind of like-mindedness is something that we all aspire to. It also creates one further effect, which is used for laughs in Grosse Pointe Blank, but is used for poignancy in the Odyssey, which is a kind of hermetically sealed like-mindedness between the two partners, such that anybody looking from the outside doesn't understand and is bound to get wrong what's going on. And that's what happens with the Amy character in Grosse Pointe Blank, who is just so easily deflected both by Marty and by Debbie, which makes them laugh and makes us laugh. In the Odyssey, this is what happens in the poignancy of the interview between Odysseus and Penelope. They're the only ones who understand each other, and anyone looking from the outside has no idea what's going on. But in the Odyssey, there's this further notion of them not being able to connect the way we would like them to. And of course, that pays off at the end of the Odyssey when Penelope and Odysseus finally do get together.